What's up, guys? This is OmegaLiar, and I'm going to be bringing you a discussion video, sort of just talking about a lot of graphically things that Black Ops did right, and that they definitely should be in Modern Warfare 3. It's a bit of a long video, so just bear with me. So basically, what I'm going to be showing you is a lot of things relating to attachments and the way guns look, and things that Treyarch did right with their game. So right here, you just see a regular MP5 gun, nothing special about it. And then we go to the red dot. It's a regular red dot. It's got a specific look, and then you have the silencer. Just take some of these in. It's like the way it's attached to the gun and everything the way it is a little bit different when you use attachments. And this is basically what I think Treyarch did right and has been doing right. So here we have the acog, the regular acog. It's on a lot of guns. But you'll see in a sec I'm going to do the comparison, and it gets into the part where I think Treyarch really succeeded graphically for a lot of these things. Here's the regular reflex. The reflex is actually the same for every gun in the game that it's available on, so nothing too special there. Also the rapid fire attachment. But now we're moving on to the 74U, and the first thing you'll notice is that the grip is attached and the silencer, and the suppressor is already different from the one on the MP5, and the grip is unique for every submachine gun that has it available. Now here you have the Russian acog sight, available on all the Russian guns, obviously not the pistols, but you also see the extended mags is orange and changed from the normal 74U clip. And that's another thing that they did right, just making sure that when you use extended mags, you actually have an extended mags. But here you have the red dot, which is also different from the most common red dot sight, as well as the dual mags, which obviously isn't going to be in Modern Warfare 3, but you still have to give them respect for doing all the extra animations. Reflex again, nothing special there. But I really just want you to sort of focus in on all the things that go in and change from the normal gun to gun with the added attachments. So in a sec, we're going to move over to the M16, and you see it's got the regular red dot again. But what they did do is they removed the tactical rail, and this has actually been done before, so it's not like this is anything special. But you can also see more of the extended mags being different from the regular magazine. ACOG, same one as the MP5. Again, they moved the tactical rail, and I'll show you the dual mags again. But this is essentially what the video is going to be. You'll see with all the scopes, there's lots and lots of different scopes. I think there's 2 red dots, there's the reflex, there's like 4 ACOG or 5 ACOG sights. There's a lot of differences. Like you see here, I'm using an M16 with a grenade launcher, and now the handguard has changed when you attach the grenade launcher, and it changes the look of the gun and adds some freshness to it. And these are things that I really enjoy in games. They actually do the same thing for the flamethrower, and they changed it to a red color. But I don't know. I don't know how much this stuff means to you guys, but I think when the gun changes the way it does, it means like every attachment is almost like a new gun, and it really adds to the gameplay. But right here you see I'm using the Galil, and it actually shares a couple of attachments from each of the different sites. For instance, it's got the Russian ACOG, probably because it's based off the AK-47, and maybe it was suited for it. But it also shows you some more extended mag stuff. Well, I did before, but the other thing is, here's another grenade launcher, not the M203. It's a completely different one. It's the GP something. But the fact is, it's another new animation, and there's one other grenade launcher in the game attachment, and it just goes on like that. So you have all the red dots, all of the ACOGs, all of the extended mags, all of the dual mags, all of the silencers. Here's a special ACOG right here for the Enfield, also on the L96, but they look a little bit different because of the way they're positioned on the gun. But the fact that they actually took the time to animate and each specific attachment and each extended mags, with the exception of the MP5 and the M14. But like even here on the M14, you can see that little rope hanging down, and you have the grip and the silencer. But then when you put on the master key attachment or the flamethrower attachment, it gets rid of that because there's no room for it, and it wouldn't be able to fit anyway. And it's just these little things that I think make a difference. obviously gunplay and gameplay is a big part of it, but all these extra animations add freshness to the game that some people don't even really appreciate, even though a lot of time goes into this. And I think you need to respect it a little bit, because it does show that they put a lot of time into their guns. And like right here, do another MW3, and it adds that whole handguard thing attachment on the front. Also changed up the M14, makes it look really cool and different. I don't know, it's something about this that just sort of adds to the game. And because Modern Warfare 3 is going to be basically going off the Modern Warfare 2 engine graphically, just a few, this is my favorite ACOG, by the way, the OG. Just because basically it's going off the same engine and the graphics are just about the same. So what they need to do is now focus on making their guns look even better and putting more, and you see it puts another handguard on the AUG as well. And I think it's a pretty big deal, because like if it's Modern Warfare 2 and I put extended mags on a gun and it just doesn't show up, like that's ridiculous. At this point, guns attachments should be visible on the gun. And here you have another thermal sight, or actually infrared sight. I think there's 2 infrared sights, like I said before, 5 ACOGs, and all these different things, as well as another AK-47 extended mags. And then here you have a commando. It's got the flamethrower attachment, which also changes the front guard. And this is something that I enjoy a lot. And I know I'm rambling on a little bit right now, but it definitely needs to be in Modern Warfare 3. And if it's not, I'm gonna be pretty upset, because if you've noticed, like if you put extended mags on some of the LMGs, nothing changes in Modern Warfare 2. And if you put extended mags on the assault rifles, the clip is still the same. And then here's a completely unique attachment for the G11, which is the low power scope. And all these things add up, really, and it makes the game last longer in the long run. Like part of Black Ops I like doing is making guns look cool. And you could do that with the red dot customization, and then the emblem and the camos and all that stuff put together. Like recently I posted that video of the red commando with the red tinted lens and the big red dot, and like that's so much fun to use. It's like a completely new gun. Like, it plays differently because the red dot's really weird and it's silenced. And it's so much fun. So I definitely think that the way guns look adds a lot more than people normally would think to a game. And right there you have the stakeout with the grip changing when you actually add the grip attachment. And here, of course, you have the LMGs all having the regular attachment clip, and then the extended mags one. But this is important, and it's sort of like a Modern Warfare 3 must-have. So if it's not a Modern Warfare 3, I'm gonna be pretty upset. But Treyarch, props to you for doing all this stuff. You actually had very similar things in World at War. For instance, use submachine guns as an example. You put extended mags on the Thompson. You actually got extended mags on the Thompson. It was the drum mag, or extended mags on the MP40 change the clip. Or if you do what's another good example? Then you have all of the bolt action rifles and then their scopes, and then also you have all the different scopes for the sniper rifles in this game. Like here you have the Dragunov with that the little arrow, and then here you have the WA 2000. It's got a pretty basic sniper rifle scope, but it also has those lines on the bottom, which I guess would be for wind patterns. Then here you have the L96, which is just the most basic scope you can get. And I think after this one, I also show you the ACOG again, because it does have a special ACOG. But these things are pretty important, and they do it for secondaries as well. All the pistols have their all special attachments and reloads, and it definitely needs to be a Modern for sure. If it's not, I'm gonna be pretty upset. But last one, PSG1, it's got its own unique scope, and it's all about the gameplay, and this stuff is the gameplay as well as the way guns work and everything and balance. But if you liked it, if you like the idea and you want to see it in Modern Warfare 3, comment, rate, subscribe, let me know what you think, and I'll see you in my next commentary, which will be either later today or tomorrow.